Hello, Christine. It's
Hello,
nice of you
Anne.
to come and tell us a bit about your life and how your life in Bramley and other places. And I have a few questions to ask you so that we can find out a bit more about you. The first one is, what advice would you give to your younger self?
I say, if you've got a problem, tell somebody. Don't bottle it up. Don't worry about it. Just tell somebody.
That's sound advice. I'd say that was very good advice. The next one is, how clean was your local area?
Spotless.
What
Absolutely
area was
spotless.
it? What?
In Darlington.
Right, okay.
The red bricks were red. You come to Leeds and all you saw was smoke.
Well, we know why, don't we? Alright, can't have had many factories up there then in Darlington,
So
did it?
engineering, they're closing down, didn't they?
Yeah. And what are the biggest changes you've seen in Leeds?
Closed up businesses, all these properties that are closed. Big businessmen buy properties and they don't use them.
Mm.
And it's got more and more.
Yeah, I think lots of shops are shutting as well.
Oh, yeah.
The same reason, everything's changing.
Over
like
this
that.
last few years, yeah.
Did you go to the Saturday matinee?
Yes, when we were kids, we used to see them all queuing up.
Did you get packed off to the cinema?
Yes, we did. We did.
with your sixpence or whatever it was?
Yeah. And you know what we used to have to do before we went in? When we got in, we used to have to sing songs.
Oh, did
We
you?
used to have
In the queue?
No.
Oh.
They used to have on the screen, they used to put the words up and they used to put the music on and you used to sing songs.
I bet that was fun.
Oh, it was. I think they were trying to tire us out before the cinema started.
Better than stamping your feet on the floor. What kind of community support do you remember from your childhood?
Oh, there used to be the Salvation Army over the road.
Right.
And we used to go just for the fun because we used to play games and all sorts. It was really fun.
They're really good at the
Yeah.
What was your favourite perfume?
Coty Lamont. A lady bought me it when I was a kid. Well, my first job I had, a lady bought me this perfume and that's always stuck.
Was that with a little thing to put it on?
A little thing that you
yeah,
have to
little
behind
dabber
your ears.
thing.
Yeah.
I think they still make it now, though, if it's any consolation. What were your favourite sweets and how much did they cost?
Pineapple chunks.
Oh.
And you used to get them in these old-fashioned jars, like
Yeah.
big jars. I think they were
They
threepence.
weighed it out.
Threepence, about a quarter. That's
Right.
100 grams. Threepence. 3 old pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah, old pennies.
I suppose did you have to work for the pennies or?
Well, we didn't get pocket money.
Right.
No, we didn't get pocket money.
So that you just had a treat.
We just had a treat on a Saturday night.
Right.
But
Very
having said that, we used to have to do jobs all through the week. We had to go home and over, wash up every night and put all pots away and help with the shopping.
Were your parents working?
Yeah, they both were.
Right.
But we had as jobs to do.
Yeah. And how many were there in the
There was
family?
three. There was 5 of us altogether. I have 2
Right.
brothers and myself.
So did you have to do more than your brothers?
No, I didn't. I was the youngest.
You're lucky then. What were your favourite foods or meals back in the good old days?
Oh, it was
Which are sort of like, they say that they're bad for your health now.
a bag of chips.
Oh, we still eat them
A
now,
bag
don't
of chips
we?
and egg and chips for your tea.
Yeah.
And my granddad used to make the best chips in the world, did he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Home cooked?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the first gadget that you've ever owned?
A transistor radio.
Yes, I remember those as well.
Yeah. Transistor radio and you had earphones. I used to go to bed and on the night you used to get under the covers. So your mum and dad didn't hear you. You used to have it on so you'd listen to Radio Caroline.
Yeah. What makes you happy?
A smile. Everybody wants a smile, don't they?
Yeah, I think you're right there. It brightens your day when you see somebody smiling.
And you can smile back.
That's right.
And it travels all over.
I get that vibe from you, that you're a smiley person. What was the first address you can remember?
I can remember my first address when I was a kid was number 50, Zetland Street in Darlington. and it's still standing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Have you been back to see it?
I know it's still standing.
Ah,
Yeah, I have
right.
seen it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people lived in your childhood home?
5.
Yeah, you've already said that.
Yeah,
haven't
5.
you? What age did you get your first job and what was it?
I was 15 and I worked in Leeds at Bramley Town End, they called it Croysdales, and I worked in the mending department.
Right.
I used to mend the cloth because we had a lot of mills then, and it was all factories and mills, fabric. It was all wosteds.
Right.
For suits.
Right.
Don't wear suits these days, do they? It's all jeans. Yeah.
So when did that close down then?
I can't remember.
Right.
I really
So
can't remember.
was it like tailoring or not tailoring?
No, we were making the fabric for the tailors, and then it used
the cloth.
to be big bales.
Yeah.
We used to all the knots and
Right.
slags that were in it and
Right.
mend them.
Right.
It was right close up work.
Yeah. So you were quite skilled then doing that, picking things
I
out.
suppose I was.
You needed good eyesight.
Yeah, you did need good eyes. You did need glasses.
Right. Can you remember the first ever magazine that you bought?
I do. I don't know how old I was. I called it Princess. I don't know how much. I would have to
I
to my
remember
mother so I could get this magazine because I thought only grown ups got magazines, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I bought one after that.
No.
It was
Right.
boring.
Did you make a go-kart and what did you make it from?
I didn't, but I had 2 brothers that did,
Yeah.
and they used to go around looking for pram wheels,
Yeah.
old prams, and planks of wood. Yeah.
And they were good fun then,
They
weren't they?
were.
Lots
They
of
were called
accidents.
runaways. Called them runaways, they called
Oh,
them.
did they?
Yeah.
Right. How much pocket money did you get as a child? And
We didn't
did
get pocket money.
Oh, no.
We just got
You
a treat on a Saturday night if we're good.
Then you got sweet. You went
Yeah.
out and bought sweets.
Yeah, we used to go and stand there for ages looking at all the sweets in the sweet shop because it was lovely then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go on your own to the shop then?
No, couldn't go
No.
on my own.
Oh,
Just
right.
go with my brothers.
Right, that's what, yeah.
Yeah,
I meant not
see
with your
that-
parents.
No, we went on
Just
us
on your
three,
own
yeah.
to get your own
But
sweet.
you didn't go out on your own because even then there was always somebody knocking about. You don't know that.
No.
It was safer
Yeah,
because, I don't know, it was safer. But you used to say you don't go on them back alleys on your own because you don't know who's knocking about.
Right.
That was always drilled into us.
right. Well, that's a good thing really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you remember returning pop bottles for deposit and what company they
Oh,
were
we
from?
did. We used to go to my nana's. Can we take your bottles back? Good bottles down now.
Get some more sweets.
Yeah. Yeah, she used to say, will you take these pop bottles back? I'm sick of seeing them. Because my nana
Clinking
used to
them
buy
out.
pop regularly.
I remember pop wagon, lorry going round and it all clinking along as it went along, going round. Has your religious view changed from when you were young? From when you were a young person?
No, it's still the same. It's still
Right.
there.
Yeah, that's good. How did you get to school?
We used to walk it.
I think
We still
most
walk
people
it.
did in those days.
Yeah.
In the olden days.
And it wasn't bad. It was only up the street.
Right. Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah.
Did you go on your own with your brothers or?
When I was big enough, I went on my own, and I used to call for my little cousin, and she used to say, his mum used to say, will you take our Paul to school with you? And I used to hate it because he was only little. And
Dragging him along.
And he always had a snotty nose. I always had to wipe his nose before we could go.
Well, you haven't forgotten that.
Some things never died, you know. And the poor lad, he has passed away, but I always remember him for that because he used to say, "Oh, I've no one to play with. Come and play with me." And we used to sit there for hours playing with his little cars. You know those little corgi cars. Ages. He used to have loads of these little cars. Yeah, I used to play with him with them. Yeah.
What lesson did you least like?
I hated maths, and I still hate maths because I just can't get my head around it.
Same here, I don't like maths. I always hated maths.
Yeah, hate it.
You're either good at it or bad at it, I think.
And I wasn't the best.
Who was your favourite teacher as a child?
Called her Mrs. Brown. She was lovely.
What age were you then? About? Were you at primary
8.
school?
8.
Primary?
Probably,
Junior?
Yeah, primary.
Sort of in between.
Junior.
Yeah.
Juniors after Prem. I have to think. So it was all one big school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she was lovely.
You still remember? She must have made an impression.
She was lovely, but she did maths.
Yeah. But you still liked her.
But oh, she was a lovely teacher.
Right.
She really was.
What was your favourite TV programme as a child?
It must have been Watch with Mother. There was Andy Pandy. There was Ragtag and Bobtail. There was
Bill and Ben.
Bill and Ben. Oh, I can't remember. You know when you can see
Didn't
them
it
all.
send you to sleep?
No, because you were so enthralled with it. What did they call the flower? Looby Loo.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't do a lot, but she... Bill and Ben, always
Andy
jumping
Pandy
out.
didn't-
Andy Pandy,
Andy
yeah.
didn't do
And the
much,
wooden
did he?
tops. The wooden tops. I like the wooden tops.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, there were some good programmes, but I think there were better programmes than what they are now. But
Yeah,
that's
well,
only probably because it was the age and the era.
Mm.
And it was all new, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Because
that's
television
it.
hadn't
That's
been
right.
going a long time, had it?
That's right. How did you travel anywhere when you were young?
We used to go on the bus,
On the
and
bus.
if we were going anywhere special, we used to go on the train. We only lived half an hour from Redcar.
Oh, right. Oh, did you go on the train?
And we used to go on the bus. If there was a club trip, we went on the bus. And there used to be 32 red buses, all going to Redcar. Used to say,
For the day.
that's Redcar. Or if we went on a Sunday school trip, I went to Sunday school, we'd go on a train.
Right.
So, yeah,
Makes it
it was
special,
really
doesn't it?
good, yeah. All the
When you
kids
don't-
there with the buckets
yeah.
and spades, you knew where they were going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody these days have cars, so they
Yeah.
probably all make their own way there.
Yeah,
Or
and they did get their buckets and spades when they're there, but
Yeah.
we took ours every time we went out.
you saved it
We
every
were
year.
going, yeah.
Yeah. What was the most unusual mode of transport you've ever travelled in?
Well, we once
And
went to Penzance, and I was very small,
On holiday?
on holiday,
Oh, that would have been a long way, wouldn't it?
and I'm sure we went on a horse and cart there,
I bet you did.
on a horse and cart.
Yeah.
But I know we went to one at Whitley Bay. We went on a horse and cart there,
Yeah.
so it was it, yeah.
How
Horse and
did you
cart.
get to Penzance then?
On the train
On the train? From
in
Darlington?
Darlington.
Oh, that'll have taken ages, won't
Yeah,
it?
it did, didn't it?
Did it want overnight?
I
No.
can't remember, I don't
No.
think so. I don't think so.
I bet you had a few changes. What was your first hourly rate or weekly wage that you remember? And can you
Mine.
remember what you bought with it?
My first wage was, my weekly wage it was £5, 1 and 3pence. And I can still remember that, and I was so chuffed with this. I give it to my mother.
Did you? That was kind
Yeah, I
of
give it to my mother.
Yeah, that was really nice, wasn't it?
I think
to
she
do
might
that?
give me 10 bob. A 10 shilling note, should I say? A 10 shilling note.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot of money, though.
Yeah. It was.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah.
What would so that would have been from your at the job at the factory then? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Very good. Well, I think that's the end of the questions. So I thank you very much.
Well,
for
thank you very much.
doing
I've
that.
enjoyed going down memory lane.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
been nice to find out about you.
Thank you. Thank you.